Dundalk TV is with Michael D. Pasquale at Johnny D's in
Parkville, Maryland.
Parkville, okay. First time here, and it's a great location,
Yes.
and pleasure to meet you today.
Pleasure to meet you.
So you're from Baltimore?
I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, born and raised there. Went to school at Archbishop Curley High School, finished my last 2 years at North Hartford High School, and my grade school, I was at St. Ursula and Woodhome Elementary before that, so I'm a natural-born Baltimorean.
Okay, and what brings you to Johnny D's today?
Tonight I'm doing a special event. I'm putting out my cheesecakes, my special recipe that I have is a cheesecake recipe that I've developed over the past 4 to 5 years. It took me several trial and errors and different mixing stuff together and just working very hard and doing things to get it going. The cheesecake is phenomenal. I can tell you, it's been all over. It's been in New York and Philadelphia, just on the East Coast. I've been actually taken it out to California, the Los Angeles area. Several high-profile restaurateurs, celebrity chefs have tried it, and they're amazed at it. Just the taste of it and the consistency, and they said the cake is phenomenal. It's nothing they ever had before. And there's a picture of the cake right here. The cake is about 9 inches around. It weighs about 7.5 to 8 pounds, and it's about 4.5 inches high. So it's a monster killer slice of cheesecake. I have a website up, www.broadwaynycheesecake.com, and the website is a phenomenal website. You can go to it. It has all my cakes on there. It has the email on there how to order. Currently, right now, we are only doing wholesale and to exclusive restaurants that want to try the product. But hey, if any of my Baltimore people want to order a cheesecake, I'm definitely not going to turn you down, especially from my hometown.
Okay, and you have a special relationship with the President of the United States.
Yes, sir, I do. I'm a U.S. branded culinary ambassador. Years ago, Jose Andres, who was a restaurateur, was one, but it didn't work out. But yes, I'm a U.S. branded culinary ambassador, and I'm also a celebrity chef, known for my pizza around the world. My coal-fired pizza that I brought to Baltimore, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Northern Virginia, and D.C. area. So I was also a world-famed pizza chef, and people love my coal-fired pizza. So that was one of my other niches, but just several celebrities and politicians have tried my food throughout the years. I've been a restaurateur. I've done stuff in Little Italy. I was trained in Little Italy before by a chef who was down there, and his name was Nino. He trained me very well and taught me just some of the arts of Italian cooking off of High Street. He had a little basement eatery. It was great. I used to go there, and he taught me, and of course I was a young man then, but showed me a lot of tricks. Since then, I attended culinary school and just furthered my advancement in the culinary world, and it's just a passion for me. So, as I was saying, basically, a lot of celebrity restaurateurs, a lot of our political people in office right now have tried all my products. They've been to my restaurants before, and they loved it. The ambassador of Afghanistan, Hamdullah Mohib, was a regular person who just wanted all my recipes and loves my food. So before I got into this movement with the culinary ambassador, I was delivering stuff to the embassy. He loved my foods. The other ambassadors loved it and couldn't believe just some of the stuff that I brought them, especially my cheesecakes, my red velvet cakes, my cannolis, my cannoli cream that I custom make, which takes me for a batch of about 100 cannolis, will take me at least 24 hours to do because it's so handcrafted and it's artisan. It's unbelievable. And just like my cakes are, it's a matter of perfection and work, and that's what I'm about. I love the culinary world, and I just want to spread the love of food around the world, and that's what I'm doing. I want to travel the world, which I'm currently doing right now, and just show people how good food is, and when food is prepared correctly, and when it's shared among others. And as you know, I mean, when it comes to food and eating, you can have an enemy anywhere in the world, and if you want to break bread together and eat, you guys can sit down at least for that time being, eat some good food, share some good experiences, then you can go back to war after that. But food is a meeting, it's a bringing of people together to enjoy one another and enjoy the food that you're sharing. So that's one of my parts of my job, is just to share the love of food all over the world, and especially here in the United States as well. And I travel to lots of different restaurants, different types of delis, eateries, talk to different celebrity chefs that are personal friends of mine and ones that aren't just personal friends of mine. I meet them and just see what they're doing, because we all have a special niche in this world with cooking. You know, somebody might be the best at meatballs, somebody might make a good meatloaf, or you might have, you know, the ordinary person who has just a family and is a cook at home and their food is phenomenal. As I said, I like food all over, whether it's with restaurateurs, other celebrity chefs, or the ordinary family in their home. I enjoy it. I enjoy just bringing the joy and spreading the love of food around the world.
Okay, two more questions.
Yes, sir.
First one is, do you bake at the White House?
I do bake, not exactly at the White House, but I do bake and I do deliver stuff to our people in office. So they're big fans of mine. They love my foods. I've cooked personally for several presidents before. I cooked for several ambassadors before, actually stepping into this, and everybody has given me positive responses. I've also have a dinner lined up for the Russian president in 2 months. So he wants to taste some of my cheesecakes, these are right here, and some of my Italian specialties that I do.
Okay, now along with that question is,
Yes.
do you have to pinch yourself being a Baltimore boy, being so successful? I think it's a wonderful story. You know, I congratulate you very
Yes,
much
sir.
on your success. I know that it wasn't just handed to you; you had to work hard to get there. So,
Yes.
so do you have to kind of pinch yourself, and do you kind of feel like, you're kind of living in a little bit in a dream world?
Yes, you know, and people say to me every day, Michael, you got the life right now. You travel the world, you're enjoying food, you're meeting political people, you're talking to different types of presidents in other countries, you're talking to celebrities, you're talking to actors, and I told them, you know, I'm a very humble guy. I'm from Baltimore, I grew up here, I also was a real good athlete in school, but I'm just very humble. My parents raised me very well, very mannerly, and just to always never forget where you come from. And I want to stress that as well to everybody all over the world, or whoever sees this video and whatever it ends up in a newspaper. I want people to always be humble, no matter how big you grow and how much you are successful, to never forget where you come from, to always help other people out that are less fortunate. I'm a big charity giver. I love helping children out. I love helping the elderly out. I can tell you a real quick story real quick. 7 months ago, a very close relationship to me, his father was sick. I basically nursed him back to health with the foods I make. I have an organic line that I haven't brought out yet, that's kind of like in the background right now, but I nursed this disabled veteran who served 3 tours in Vietnam, who was a war hero, worked for NASA as well and landed all 4 space shuttles. He was pronounced to go on kidney dialysis and had maybe a month to live, and I nursed him back to full recovery, and he's doing awesome right now. And it's just, this is what I do from the heart. I love giving, I love helping, and sharing my foods. I think it's unbelievable. So I'm a very humble person. I just want people to know that. And I'm open all the time to talk to anyone, to share my experiences with them, and just to talk about food, no matter who you are. I love giving and love sharing my experiences. And another thing I would like to say is, I'm a big supporter of my country. God bless America. We live in a country here that we should be so proud of, that who we are, being Americans. You know, I mean, this is why right here, always wear my flag. I'm very happy about, you know, what's going on right now in the world with, you know, our president. He's doing a lot of good things right now. The vice president is, all our ambassadors are working very hard. All our citizens in the United States, I know, are out here and working very hard. I just see it all around the world. I'm traveling and I see it, the rejoicement. So I tell everybody, please be patient. America is the best country, and we accept everyone and we love everyone in the world.
So God bless you for what you did for the veteran, and it's nice to meet someone else who cares about other people. I'm
Yes,
a
sir.
traumatic brain injury survivor. I do things for the special needs community, invisible illnesses, things of that nature for our veterans as well. So anyone that's struggling that I can help, I do the very best I can for them. So it's nice to meet someone that has the same goals in mind. Now,
Yes.
I'm going to throw you a little bit of a question that
Okay.
you might enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. So, your favorite restaurant in Baltimore, and the dish that you like, And also, since you're traveling the world, where's the best food that you've had outside of Baltimore?
I knew you were going to hit me with something like this, so I'm going to tell you. I don't have one favorite restaurant because a lot of restaurants are doing good at their own thing. Everybody has a special niche, but I can tell you I'm a big seafood fan and I love Baltimore steamed crabs. So my favorite steamed crab place is Mr. Bill's Terrace Inn in Essex. So I love Mr. Bill's crabs. They're phenomenal, and I love his stuff. I can also tell you I love crab cakes. And my favorite go-to spot for crab cakes are Coco's on Harford Road, in the Hamilton, Laurelville area on Harford Road. And they treat me so well. They invited me there to try their crab cakes and their food, and just both owners treated me so well. And the crab cakes, I can tell you, I'm not just saying because they invited me there. I can tell you the jumbo lump crab cakes there were awesome, and it's done to perfection. I'm a perfectionist in the kitchen, out of the kitchen, with even rating foods and stuff, and they gave me a good crab cake, so I can say them too. Pizza wise, people are going to say, well, you're biased because you're the pizza star. Well, I can tell you I do like Pizza John's. I know them very well in Essex. I know Pete, I know John, I know Brett, the son-in-law, very well, but I love their pizza. I've been going there since I've been 12 years old, and I love their pizza. They use a good cheese on it. It's a different pizza. It's a different type of pizza, and you know what I like about it? Everybody can go there and afford that pizza and enjoy it. You don't have to go out and lay out $25, $30 for artisan pie. It's a real family place, so that is my favorite pizza place when I'm in Baltimore. Outside of, I forgot one thing. Also, I go to Cross Street Market and I go to Nick's Fish House. I love their raw oysters and clams there. They do excellent raw oysters and clams. They're always fresh, and they always give you a little extra and want you to stay there for your $1 and have good specials. Outside of Baltimore, of course, I love New York. I live in New York City part-time. There's so many food places in New York City. I think New York City is a culinary experience in itself. Philadelphia, I want to give you this thumbs up because I'm in Philadelphia a lot. I have business there, and I love Philadelphia foods. Am I a Philadelphia cheesesteak fan? No, because I make a cheesesteak that's killer as well. I don't like it. They have it's a straight type of steak there. It's like it's a sirloin, but it's straight. I like my steak chopped up. So so when I'm in Philly, I just love the bakeries there. I go to a place in Philly that has an awesome kind of like old school type of feeling donuts. It's called Frangeli's. They make the donuts there old school. They use a kind of like a pizza firm dough, and he moistens it and ferments it. So that's my go-to place in South Philadelphia for donuts. Termini Bakery is one of my favorite bakeries in Philadelphia for cannolis, Italian cream cakes, tiramisu. That's one of my go-to spots for that. If I'm in Philadelphia and I want some good Italian food, and maybe like spaghetti and meatballs, maybe some frutti di mare, I go to Dante and Luigi's, which I think is an awesome place. And of course it has a big mafia background where apparently some big time Philly mobster got shot in there, and they have a table that's dedicated to him. So it's always a joy, and you get some laughs out of it when you're sitting in there eating your food.
Well, Michael, it's been a pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much for sitting down and doing the interview with Dundalk TV. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
And thank Donald Trump from Dundalk TV for doing all that he's doing, and build that wall.
I sure will. And like I said, I'm a big supporter of my country. I'm a big supporter of my president, the vice president, all the Joint Chiefs of Staff, all our new Secretary of State, our new CIA director. I just think as all Americans, no matter who is in office, we should support our country and support them because whether we like it or not, they're in office, and they're trying to do the right thing and make us have a safe country who's always protected, where we can live our lives free every day and enjoy good foods and cheesecakes that I bring. Thank you very much.